Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today we will have it's not a special video, but it is a special intro because I am showing my face for the first time. I just wanted to clarify that I am not a penguin, as many of you have thought. Just kidding. I'm pretty sure you guys knew I was not a penguin. But I wanted to do something a little bit special and take advantage of the fact that we have very nice weather, and by that I mean it's raining, and I cleansed my energy as much as I could, and I wanted to do, I guess, something a little bit different so you guys can start matching my face with my voice and get accustomed to the way that I look, I guess. And yeah, with that we will just go towards our normal routine. I just wanted to show a little bit of how I look so you guys get an idea, and we will just go back to a normal video and see what you guys think about this, because I'm not accustomed to it, I'm not used to it, so the whole video will not have my face, just the intro for now, maybe the outro depending on how I feel. And yeah, oh, I have my moral support. We have Linda with me, we have our colorful humidifier, and the power of Sulgi. Yes, the power of Sulgi is with us. And with that, we will get on with the individual reading as usual. See you in a little bit. So these are the decks that we're going to use for Jisoo. For whatever reason, I don't know why she wanted 3 different tarot decks, but here we are with those 3 tarot decks. And let's jump into on this video. We're going to do her current energy, her career, her love, and any healing messages that come through. For some reason, I just kind of assumed you guys knew what the individual readings were going to be about. But then I told myself, hey, you need to do the thing. So I did the thing and told you guys what you should be expecting from this video. But with that, let's start with her current energy. So let's see. How is Jisoo doing currently? So we have the Ace of Pentacles. So it seems like right now she feels content with her 3D world, with her material life, with her career. Career was the first thing I thought of. So it seems like she's very content. You know what I got? That she was very happy to just rest at home. So I don't know if she's working as in putting stuff out there, or if she's literally just like, I just do what I have to do and I'm content at home, chillaxing type of thing. We have Judgment, and then we have the 5 of Swords. Seems like Jisoo is the type of person that just kind of goes with the flow. She just does what seems like she's currently in the thing of like, I'm imagining her like if she was a person that's on the couch, like just enjoying life, watching TV, eating some snacks. But then it feels like she's a type of person that when she's called out to work, she works and gets it done. And for her, that's good enough, right? Like, it feels like she's not the type that worries too much about the future or too much about the past. She seems to be someone that is currently just living in the moment. The 5 of Swords feels like she's cautious, but she's not to the point of overthinking or being frustrated. The Judgment card tells me that she's very good at just doing what she feels like she has to do. We have the Lovers reversed. I kind of heard her like whining that there's no love for her right now. No romantic love. Not love like in general, just romantic love. So it's kind of like, I feel that she's a very content person, but she might be a hopeless romantic even if we don't believe it. Even if she doesn't show it. We have the 7 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, and the Moon. So it kind of, there's a lot of 5 so far, so that could mean a lot of change and transformation. So definitely this energy of going with the flow. We have the Moon, so it tells me that there's something she can't see too clearly. So right here I was talking about potentially her love life, so we will see more when we get to that area of her reading. But it seems like she has a lot of options, or she sees a lot of eye candy out there that she really enjoys, but she may be a little bit pessimistic about her love life. I'm not too sure why. But we have so the pessimistic part could be that she focuses on what she doesn't have in her love life, but she sees all the potential out there that she may have liked or enjoyed. Because you see this little girl and this cat looking at all of these cups and like, oh, which one should I pick? You know, almost like if it was a vending machine. So that's why I said eye candy. And we have the moon, so it tells me that she doesn't have the clarity she will have liked or she desires in her love life specifically. So let's see, what else do we have for Jisoo? So what else is she going through right now? We have the Two of Wands reversed. She may not have a lot of projects career-wise, but I don't think she's too sad about that. It just kind of is. I think that's why she's relaxing. We have Aries energy and Taurus energy, so definitely around this season things are not happening. But we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, so seems like there's not much work singing wise and dancing wise, but I believe Jisoo's gonna have like a drama, right? So but there's apparently a controversy around it. I don't know. And then we have the Queen of Wands reversed as well. So there's a lot of reversed energy in like people. So I think that there might be people she's surrounding herself with that are not working as well as they should, or as well as she will have liked, or she can't negotiate with these people. You know, this King of Wands, this Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. It's a lot of fire energy, so it definitely has to do with work and business and getting things done with her career. It also feels like some of the signs could be relevant. I'm not too sure, because we have Gemini, we have Aries, Taurus, and Leo. So definitely a lot of fire. There's not much water, so I think people that she's emotionally connected with are not the problem, but people that she is working with are kind of an issue because of this Aries, this fire energy. Let's see. So there's like some sort of blockage with people she may have. So the card that was on the top was the Eight of Wands. So yeah, some people are kind of slowing down something that she wants to get done. So it feels like it could be staff specifically. Yeah, and we have the Magician reverse. So it seems like Jisoo wants to do something. This seems to be related to her career. This seems to be related to her love life. So on her career, we have this energy of she wants to manifest something, or she wants to get something done, but it's not working because there's this sense of having full-on focused energy on one goal and all going in one direction. So all of her energy is going in one direction for her career, but then we have the Magician reverse, so it kind of feels like something's not manifesting as she will have liked, even if she's putting all of that energy. And I feel that the reason things are not manifesting for her career is because she's working, because of the people she's surrounding herself with in her career specifically. So I want to take out one last card to summarize everything within Jisoo's current energy. I wonder if people are going to still think I'm saying Jesus. No, Jisoo. Okay, one card to... Oh, I said one card and then I got too many. So let's see. To summarize, we have this Six of Cups. So definitely connections from the past working in the present. We have the Ten of Spring reversed. She's not too bothered with the fact that things are not working out, but that doesn't mean that she's not trying to make things manifest in her career. We have the Four of Autumn. Something's holding her back. Yeah, something's holding her back. I feel like the message that it says right here was not that important, but I'll say it anyways. Maybe she has to take care of her finances somehow. We also have the Prince of Spring, so that is Sagittarius energy. So she has a lot of fire energy surrounding her. And then we have the Eight of Summer, which is the Eight of Cups. So yeah, it seems like there's this energy of needing to let go of the people she's surrounded with for her career specifically. So maybe find a new team to work with, or she may feel like she needs to let go of something that's holding her back in her career specifically. I think in her love life is just the whole thing of not seeing things too clearly, but it's nothing bothering her too much. It's not getting in the way of anything. It's just something that is part of her life, something that's happening, but not necessarily anything, again, that is holding her back. But with all that said, let's get in with her career to see specifically what's going on there. So let's see what we have for her career. Let's see, general energy for her career. So we have full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. So she's about to end a cycle of sorts. Emotions are running high. One more. Wait. And we have full moon in Capricorn. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So I feel that this stagnant energy that she may have in her career currently is about to go away, because we have Capricorn energy and Gemini energy. So this tells me that communication is definitely going to start opening up, or that's the main blockage in her career, that things are not being said clearly, or people are not speaking their truth somehow. And by speaking their truth is like just making sure that everyone is in the same page in all aspects of a project. It also feels like because we have Capricorn energy, that is definitely related to her career, with business, with management, with her public image as well, right? So the end of a tough cycle approaches kind of tells me that she is going to probably start tying up some knots in relation to her career. So finally realizing who to work with, who not to work with, or how to best work with the people she's currently with. But yeah, emotions are running high. So I feel that there's like, not a tower moment, but that's kind of what I'm getting, like a tower moment approaching her career soon. But this is from the inside out. So this is not something that people are going to necessarily see that well. It's just going to happen. But we have the cosmic egg and the swan. So this tells me that there's going to be like a heart-to-heart talk with her team. And this cosmic egg is the crown chakra, so everyone's going to open up and talk about the way that they feel, the way that they view things, and opening up in such a way that it will strengthen the bonds that Jisoo has with her team, with the staff, with the people she works with. Could this be about BLACKPINK as well? Potentially. But I feel this is definitely more about the management rather than the group themselves. So yeah, it seems like everyone's going to start reflecting about how they feel, about the situation they're all in, about the work that they all get. This cosmic egg really feels like something new is about to start. You know, these two cards with this full moon kind of represents like something's ending. And it's going to be like a big boom of change. And this cosmic egg is supposed to represent that new beginning, right? This egg is slowly being protected and taken care of, and it's about to be born. So we have Saturn energy that goes very well with that Capricorn energy. You know, Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn. So a lot of lessons that had to be learned for her. And so Saturn is supposed to teach us about time, structure. It's a teacher that is a little bit tough and hard on us because it's restricting. Saturn is the planet that shows us all of our limitations so we can break free from them or work without something. Saturn is someone is an energy that kind of takes away so you can work with what you have. So you're very aware of what you can't do and still be able to push through with those limitations in mind. And then we have water. Water actually fits very well with that emotions are running high. So I do feel that there's this energy or this sense of Jisoo talking to her team to become a little bit more stable, because we have Taurus at the bottom of the deck, meaning that there's this sense of finally settling things down, understanding how everyone feels and where everyone stands. It almost feels like the Queen of Pentacles is going to turn upright eventually, meaning that everyone's going to be a lot more nurturing, everyone's going to be a lot more stable, everyone's going to be able to work in making projects function, have that laser focus, that 8 of Wands energy we saw in her current energy. I feel it's a bit redundant when I say energy over and over, but that's kind of what I feel like. Taurus is the sign that has laser focus and it's like a bull going for the dreams. You know, when they have a goal set in mind, they just go for it without caring what's in the way. They run over any obstacle, and usually they do this at their own pace. I was gonna say quickly, but that's not necessarily the energy of a Taurus. It's more of the energy of someone that is constantly going after the dream. So it does feel that we have a lot of earthy energy on one side and a little bit of water here on the bottom and a little bit of air. So I feel that the water aspect in Jisoo's career is more about the fact that she is going to have stronger and more deep or emotional bonds with her team, and that will make it better to have everyone on the same page and to start creating this, in a sense, dream team. Because it's all those things that when you have when you in your work, in your career, start making connections with people that are a little bit deeper than just work and just talking with each other, it creates this trust and it builds this foundation that will help people be more flexible, but also it will help people kind of have a horse in the race type of thing, right? It's kind of like, I'm rooting for you because I really, really enjoy working with you, or I really enjoy spending my time with you, or I really enjoy just you as a person. Because of that, I want to help you do your best in your career, and by that I'll do the best in my job and my part to make sure you shine even brighter. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting with her career. Like, it's just people slowly working together to make things happen because there's this new trust or bond happening with everyone. So let's see, what else do we need to know about Jisoo's career? So we have the Hermit, the Emperor, and the Page of Pentacles. So it kind of feels like messages of new steps forward, because pages are supposed to represent new energy, so it kind of goes well with that cosmic egg, but it's also supposed to represent messengers in this case of earthy things. So career, goals, work, material gains, and things along those lines, anything within the 3D. So it feels like there's this sense of goal setting, stability, and finding the physical path to manifest whatever those goals are. And this shield feels like there's this new beginning of protecting each other, or a path where everyone's going to be able to rely on each other. There's like these feathers that kind of give me this divine guidance or this divine hope that things will get better for Jisoo's career. It also feels like, I know they're supposed to be flowers, but I'm thinking of like bunnies. So I feel like this fertility in ideas, or a lot of abundance in her career. So those ideas within her career. Here we have the Hermit and the Emperor. So the Emperor is number 4, which is a symbol of stability, but the Emperor is Aries energy. So now we're seeing this King of Wands turning upright. So I don't know if you guys remember, in concurrent energy, we had the Queen of Pentacles reverse, which will eventually come upright if this conversation happens, this heart-to-heart conversation. And then we had the King of Wands reversed in her current energy, but now we have the Emperor, which is also the King of Wands in a way. It's technically, supposedly, all the kings in one, but the Emperor is just Aries energy. We also have the Hermit, so I feel that there's this sense of everyone will be able to do their own thing and go at their own pace to understand what they want in life and how they want to go through with it. But they will all be able to continue working together, because it's kind of like everyone's doing their own part, everyone's doing their own thing, but it's the pieces necessary to make the full picture work, if that makes sense. So I feel that the Hermit kind of shows that everyone can do their own thing, focus on their own thing, and that will benefit the teamwork in general. It's kind of like if everyone just focuses on their own thing, but has this heart-to-heart conversations, so creating a strong communication that is also creating deeper rivers or deeper waters, I guess, it will definitely help with the stability of the group that Jisoo's working with. We also have the Ace of Wands reversed. So it seems like her projects will be on hold until this conversation happens, until this strength and connection happens with her team. Let's see what else. I'll take the bottom one. So we have the Five of Cups. Yeah, so if this conversation doesn't happen, she will still stay pretty pessimistic about her work. Because the Five of Cups is supposed to represent someone that is focusing on the things that they don't have rather than the things that they do have. So she's going to continue feeling like something's missing if this conversation doesn't happen, and everyone just says how they feel and states how things are going for them. But we have the Three of Cups reversed, so she will not be able to celebrate unless this conversation happens. Like, if it doesn't happen, it will continue staying in the path that she's currently in. Nothing good, nothing bad is happening, just nothing's happening in her career. But let's see. When the team that she's in starts working like a team and caring about each other and wanting the best for each other, how will things start looking for her career? So when this obstacle's over, how will things start looking? We have the Emperor upright again, so she will be able to just say, it says, use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. So I think it will be easier for people to follow her lead. It will be easier for people to get organized and get working. It also feels like there will be success because there is structure. And that's why we have the Empress. Potentially, I think, I haven't done Jennie's yet, but it seems like all of BLACKPINK is going to find their romantic partner, their love interest or something through their career somehow. Because I remember I got that very strong and very specific with Rosie's. I hope I said her name right. With her love life. And with Lisa, I think it was also something along those lines, like through her work she'll find that love interest. But it seems like with Jisoo the same thing. So we will see with Jennie when we get to her video. But so far we have the Emperor and the Empress, which is supposed to show some type of, I guess, partnership in a romantic sense. But it could just be very strong partnerships. So far, Jisoo has had Aries energy very, very strong. So she could end up with someone that has very strong Aries energy. So kind of childish, reckless, impulsive, yet very passionate, and someone that doesn't have that much baggage. Oh, I didn't check what sign Jisoo was. I'll check later. And maybe that will make sense. So let's see. Two of Cups reverse. So I think before her love life can take off, Jisoo will have to have her career very well established. And by that I mean so like that she doesn't have to worry about it. It seems like she needs to heal the type of relationship and connections she has in her career, and that will kind of help her and teach her how to have a healthy romantic one in the future. And the last card that we have is the Prince of Winter, which is Gemini energy once again. We started with Gemini energy and we're ending it with Gemini energy because we have the Prince of Winter or the Knight of Swords, which is someone that right here it says intellectual, determined, focused, and impulsive. So yeah, this is the energy of someone that it's a very dynamic character, someone that's ready to take action, ready to go for what they're wishing for, going for their next goal and getting it done. But the impulsiveness of this energy could lead to someone being a little bit too reckless. So that's kind of like the beware type of energy. So I do feel that things are going to start picking up in her career once this conversation happens, once these connections are established. And I think she might find her love interest that is going to very much benefit her somehow in her character development, I guess you could say. Not necessarily her career, but her character development. But if they meet through work, then it will definitely be very important to have that settled down and well established before it can develop into something romantic, because it feels like there's this sense of work comes first and then love, even though I kind of got a sense that Jisoo could be a little bit of a hopeless romantic somehow. So with all that said, let's go into her love life and see how that will develop. So let's check out her love life and see what we get. So it seems like she has an energy that is very straightforward and to the point. So I guess the 8 of Wands made sense. She ain't playing around, guys. So we have Gemini energy. Let's see what else we have. So it could be that her romantic relationship is going to be based on a very strong sense of communication. So it seems like for her, communication is very important because we have Gemini and then we have Mars. So it could also be, how will a Mars in Gemini act like? Someone that is driven by stable communication, a lot of information and fun facts type of thing. That Gemini energy will be someone that is driven by someone's intellect. We have Aries energy once again, and we have Capricorn energy. So this is Jisoo, and that's her partner, that Aries energy. So yeah, it seems like the base or the foundation of her romantic love life will be in the sense of someone of strong communication. So if there is strong communication in her relationship with this Aries type of person, then she will have the ability to feel comfortable, to feel fulfilled. Like that will be like the starting point, kind of like the spark, if you want to put it that way. So it all starts from having a good intellectual conversation. And we have Capricorn and Aries, so that's 2 cardinal signs. So it feels like it's going to be 2 people that kind of square each other. So there is going to be some sort of tension, and I don't mean sexual or romantic tension. I mean tension as in almost clashing energies. But I think it's gonna be fun for both of them. We have the otter and the fire ant. To me, the fire ant represents someone that's putting themselves together, but the otter symbolizes someone that is kind of chill and relaxed. We have fire and water energy. So she seems to be someone that is very relaxed, very cute, fluffy, and still alert. Strong communication, strong confidence, and all coming from the heart. Definitely very important. Yet very grounded and confident again. There's a sense of confidence that comes from her. She feels like the type that is very unplugged, like, I don't want to say shameless, but it's like she doesn't care how people see her. She's kind of content with just being herself. Like, what is it called? I guess she's very confident. She's not, she knows that she needs to have a good public image because she has a Capricorn tendencies, but she also carries the earthy weirdness that comes from a Capricorn, I guess you could say. The card that we have for this Aries energy though is the bee. So this bee energy is someone that is very good at communicating to get work done, and someone that is overflowing with confidence, because we have like yellow, the yellow color, which represents the solar plexus. Someone that is very optimistic, someone that rises from the ashes very easily, someone that is not afraid of having their tower moments. They just kind of go like, bring it on, life, bring me on, you know, you're gonna bring me some problematic stuff, bring it on. The other card that we have is the Cobra card. So this is definitely someone that is very, very grounded, very hardworking with that bee. Someone that is very good at working with other people and has a very strong sense of communication. We have air and fire, so very, very strong masculine energy. So I guess conventional in that sense. Let's see what else we have. Someone that is very pure, because there's this white surrounding this bee, and there's this white snake, I guess you could say it. Well, cobra. My bad. So it kind of feels like this is someone that is very focused as well. This is an energy of someone that likes to go through their impulse of, you know, this is someone that is very easy to fire up not necessarily get mad or annoyed, just someone that is very passionate in everything that they do. And Jisoo, on the other hand, seems to be a little bit more stable and grounded because of that Capricorn energy. A little bit more mature, for sure. But she seems to be someone that can easily have fun and enjoy life. So she will be able to definitely not be bothered by the impulse of this Aries energy. And then we have the unicorn. So the type of connection that they have is from the third eye type of view, meaning that they're able to communicate in a very deep level for both of them. They're able to continue having structure. Seems like their love life is gonna feel even magical in a sense. Like there's this sense that it was kind of fated, or it had to happen, or it's going to be a bizarre pairing. We have full moon in Aries, a fiery climate approaches. So we have Aries energy with those two cards. So it kind of feels like this is someone that is definitely they're looking forward towards this romantic, like she's looking forward to getting this Aries energy. Someone that is young, not necessarily by age, but I mean maturity wise. So someone that feels young, someone that feels pure, very honest and genuine, very sincere as well. Like there's this energy of someone that is just, they just do what they like to do, they just do what they feel called to do, and that's something that she will find very attractive of this Aries energy or this Aries person. But it seems like their communication is going to be very, very stable and very airy, not grounded in earthy, like these are my goals, this is what I want to do. It's more like, oh, do you know about this stuff, do you know about this other stuff, oh, that's very interesting. So there's this energy of just like, oh, I learned about this, I know about this. Very street smart, I have to say. Not necessarily smart by the books, but smart in like they've experienced a lot because they just like to just get things done. But yeah, with this fiery climates approaches, I feel that Aries season could be important. So we're already in Aries season, so that could be important. Or someone could be in Aries. Or someone with a strong Mars and Gemini. Which I haven't really met anyone with a Mars and Gemini. I bet someone has it though. And this person has you and your loved ones are safe. So I feel that Jisoo's partner is going to be someone that is very, very family orientated, even if they don't show it. It's like, it's a fiery type of love though. It's not the nurturing, I want to take care of you and provide for you. This is a fiery one. So it's like, think of like a warrior. It's like, I'm going to fight for the people I care about. I'm going to fight for the people I love. I'm going to do everything to make them be comfortable, protecting them. You know, I will fight for them. That type of mentality and that type of view of like protecting someone, you know, through thick and thin type of thing. And for both of them, or I'm getting that, oh, I'll see that in a little bit. And then we have confidence is your key to success. So I do feel, again, we have yellow, yellow, yellow for all, for their connection and for each individual. So I do feel that both of them have to be very, very confident in what they do, how they speak, how they think, because that will make it easier for each one of them to identify each other, or to be able to meet each other, or be able to recognize each other in a way. So let's see. What does she think of this Aries energy? Okay. So it seems like there's a lot, but it's almost like if she was holding back a little bit from saying what she thinks. Because the cards are moving a lot, but none of them are kind of like falling yet. So what does she think of this Aries energy? Oy. Oh, okay, so what does she think of this Aries energy? We have a bunch of major arcana, meaning that this is someone very important, or is someone that is going to be very important in her life. We have strength, so we have Leo energy. So now we have this Queen of Wands coming back up. We have life experiences, which is a Tower, and then we have the Star, which is the star. So she's gonna feel like very confident, very content and optimistic. She's gonna feel like she tamed the beast. It's gonna be like, look, this wild fire, and I was able to tame it. I was able to ground this fire that this Aries person has. It's kind of, there's a sense of that. It also feels with this star that it's going to be someone that Jisoo really, really, really wanted, someone that she had wished for, someone that she had tried to manifest and tried to bring in her life. This life experiences feels like both of them are going to bond or be very connected by the harsh experiences that they had to go through in life, or they will experience a lot of hardships together, but it's going to strengthen their connection a lot more than anything. Or the other thing that I'm getting is that she's going to find very, very attractive to hear all of the stories and experiences this Aries person has gone through in their own life. So now let's see, what will this Aries energy find attractive or like about Jisoo? We have the Lovers. So the instant connection, the opportunity. I think this person's going to like the opportunities that she offers to this Aries person. This Aries energy feels like they're going to just like the abundance and the connection and the instant communication, ease of communication they both have with each other. So they're going to definitely connect from the brain and from their speech, I guess. That's what I was trying to say. We have the Chariot reverse, so I feel that the opposite of the Chariot, because the Chariot is Cancer energy, so the opposite of Cancer is Capricorn. So I think there's this sense of it's going to take a while, but this Aries energy is going to really like how Jisoo was able to provide for the people she cares about, even if it's not in the most nurturing type of way. This person is going to definitely like and appreciate the efforts that she puts. There's this black feather seems important to me, but I'm not too sure why. I just wanted to highlight it because it seems important. I'm not too sure what that means necessarily though. It could be symbolic for the Aries energy or for her, but it's not ringing a bell for me right now. So what is the other thing that this Aries energy is going to like about Jisoo? We have the Three of Swords. I think they're going to meet in a time that is very, like, through a very bad, not bad, difficult. It's like they're going to meet in a period where the Aries energy is going through it. They're going through they're overcoming a hardship or something along those lines, and that's the life experience or this tower moment that Jisoo is going to really, really, really find attractive about this Aries energy. So there's this sense of coming together through a hardship, but it seems like the hardship is more along something that this Aries energy is experiencing and not necessarily her. It's more of like this Aries energy, like that person's experiencing something difficult, trying to overcome a heartbreak, some could be like a breakup, as much as it could just be like a family death, or it could just be a very challenging thing. So it could be a heartache of a person, like they broke up with someone. It could be the heartbreak of losing someone because, they died. It could be like family members or something. But it could also be the heartbreak of, oh, I didn't even realize the Eight of Wands came out. Or it could be, oh, I see, that's important. Or it could be like the heartbreak that you feel because a situation is not coming out how you wish it would. But then the Eight of Wands came out of nowhere. So this tells me that while this person is like, this Aries energy is kind of going like, they're going through it, they're going through the difficulties and be like, oh, life is tough, life is difficult, why are things not working the way that I wish them to work out as? But then boom, the Eight of Wands comes out of nowhere and it's like, whoa, what's going on? Right? It's kind of like Jisoo just comes out of nowhere and it's like, boom, let's work together, let's focus on this, let's have this laser focus on something. And I want to kind of remind you guys that we had the Eight of Wands in Jisoo's current energy, which was in relation to her career. So I do feel that if they meet through work, that is what's going to happen to make this Aries energy kind of go like, look at her. Look at what she's doing. Look at how she's working. Look at how she's getting things done. And kind of start admiring the way that she works, the way that she gets things done, the way that she sees life will definitely be important as well. Because I think that this Aries energy is going to be down the slumps when they meet. It's going to be like, ugh, life is difficult, life is very tough. So they're going to really admire. I think there's this sense of like feeling comfortable when they talk to each other that will definitely build some sort of trust between both of them. So let's see. So now, the importance of their connection together. Oh, the first card that I saw was the King of Cups. We have the Two of Cups reversed. We keep getting that Two of Cups reversed. I wonder why. And the World. So this World kind of fits perfectly with this unicorn of just, this is a fated connection. They're going to meet when they have to meet. This King of Cups tells me that they're this Cancer energy. So they're both going to really treasure each other and love each other. This is pure in the sense of they're going to want to nurture each other and take care of each other, even though they both do it in a very different way. Jisoo does it from bringing some sort of stability and having fun and enjoying life, while this person is able to enjoy life and everything, but this is more of a survival warrior type of energy. So it's a different type of fun. It's just like wanting to experience life, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're just having fun for having fun. But they can get on with that boat that Jisoo's on of like, let's just enjoy life. So yeah, I do have to say that this Two of Cups is worrying me because this is the second time that we have it, and I'm not too sure why that's the case. So I'll take out some cards to clarify that. But yeah, this King of Cups tells me that they're both going to be emotionally very stable with each other. So this is definitely very good for them. This World tells me that it's fated or it's destiny. So they could be soulmates, but I don't know if they have a past life together. So it could just be that they're manifesting each other by just saying these are the traits that I want in a person, and it just happens that this person has the traits that the other one wants or is looking for in a partner. I do feel that this is a very stable connection because we have all of the fit signs on the World card. It feels like Cupid is like playing like I'm going to shoot an arrow in your heart and in your heart, and we're gonna see how that works out. So there's like I feel that they're both going to be very stubborn. I don't know if that stubbornness comes against the relationship or goes for the relationship. So the stubbornness of we're going to be together, or if it's the stubbornness of I don't want to even see you close to me, right? I think it's the first one, right? Like I think it's them actually getting along and being okay with each other's energy and things along those lines. But yeah, can you clarify the Two of Cups reverse? This is the second time we have it, and I'm not too sure what that means. So we have the Seven of Pentacles reverse. So they don't have patience, especially when the Knight of Swords is right next to it. We had the Prince of Winter in the end of her career, so it kind of feels like there's this very strong impatience of just wanting to be with each other, just wanting to talk to each other and have a stable relationship. We have the Knight of Wands, but one of them is very guarded, which I think is that Aries energy. Like that Aries energy is guarded because they don't want to be hurt again. They don't want to be taken advantage of or having their heart broken, so they have their walls up right now. The other card that we have is the Fool, but despite that, I think Jisoo's gonna come out of nowhere like, oh, let's have fun, let's enjoy life, and boom, take that leap of faith to see if their connection is going to work or not. The other card that we have is that Queen of Cups. So yeah, there are counterparts somehow. I mean, we have the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups. So yeah, there's this sense of being meant for each other. It's like if you put them next to each other, they're looking at each other. You know what I mean? Like you see this beautiful painting? Gotcha. You see that? They connect. They aligned perfectly. They make a beautiful image together. The other card that we have is the Hierophant and the Page of Pentacles reversed. Did we get the Page of Pentacles reversed before? I think we had it, but I don't know if it was reversed. It wasn't. So I do feel that what I'm getting is that their career will need to pause for a little bit after they meet, because I do feel that they might end up getting married. Why do I say that? I feel that they're counterparts. I feel that there's a very strong foundation for both of them to have a stable relationship, but this Hierophant is like a traditional, conventional path. So the first thing that I got was marriage, or like a wedding. So I wouldn't be surprised if through these hardships and like their relationship, romantic wise, may start off as, you know what, let's just give it a try and see if we can get along. Let's see if things work out. And then boom, I do think that that they might end up getting married or having a very long, stable relationship, potentially. So that's actually very nice, because it wasn't like with other people that I was like, I mean, there's clashing energies, but I'm not too sure they should be together. It could very easily turn kind of toxic. But with Jisoo, it's more like, I do feel this is a nice energy of the clashing energies. Is just that there are different moments and different situations when they meet. So the Aries energy is going to be going through a very rough time, but Jisoo's going to be doing pretty fine for herself. She's going to do great with life, especially because I feel they're going to meet after she has resolved her career issues. And her career issues are not too bad, but it's just to create a more comfortable environment in her work life. So then I do feel that there's a sense of when she has that figured out, out of nowhere, life is going to put them together, as this King and Queen of Cups have been put together, creating this beautiful harmony, creating this beautiful picture, and looking at each other with contentment, drinking their tea, protected with all of these cupids, all of these little angels, looking over them. And I do feel that this is supposed to be a very, very healing relationship, mainly for this Aries energy. I'm not too sure. I think Jisoo's just gonna be happy to find someone that she really likes, and someone that I do feel is going to be worth the while. By that I mean that is someone that will truly love her and appreciate her and what she does, and it's not going to take advantage of her, because this person feels like someone that doesn't want to hurt others the way that they were hurt. I do feel that the Three of Swords could be a relationship, a heartbreak because of relationship, but I do feel that there is a learning experience that this Aries energy could have that is like healing a heart, but it doesn't have to be because of a romantic thing. So again, maybe losing a family member that this Aries energy really, really liked or really appreciated or had in high esteem, or it could just be a Three of Swords pain of healing over a situation that just wouldn't work out. So it could be through their work, projects, their self-esteem, stuff along those lines, right? Trying to heal their heart through a very difficult moment that person's going through. So that's kind of what I see for Jisoo's love life. Very straightforward. I do feel that this one is like a very, like a happily ever after, a happy ending. And it's very cute. You're seeing that Queen of Cups very happy, very content, and that King of Cups very happy as well. A little bit tired, but happy nonetheless. But with that, let's get into her healing messages. So let's see what healing messages we have for Jisoo. Let's wrap this up. So we have the Sandpiper Spirit, be playful, which I think she kind of already does that. But I feel that maybe she could be in a moment where it's a little bit frustrating, so I guess she can't be as playful as she tends to be or as she would like to be. We have the Owl Spirit, you see clearly now. So I feel that you see clearly means that now she will eventually figure out what she's missing, not necessarily in her love life, in her career. I feel that she's going to realize that all she needs to do is just open up to her team and be like, okay guys, this is how I feel about things. What are we going to do? How are things going to start working out? How are things going to start looking for all of us? And I think she was going to have more fun with her team, because no one is going to be frustrated with, we have to get work done, we have to get things done. It's going to be like, we're all doing this because we want to get this work done, and we want to have fun, and we want to have a healthy work environment. So I feel that's like what she's seeing clearly right now. She's finally figuring out that she has to open up to her team. Oh, I saw the cow spirit as I was shuffling, and it came back up again. Like, I need to be out there. I need to show the abundance and goodness that's going to come to Jisoo's life. Because we have the cow spirit, the miracles are endless. So it's kind of like when she overcomes her career, I guess, obstacle, she's going to start seeing the positive abundance that starts coming towards her in the other areas of her life. So not only her career, but in her person, in her love life, in her environment, and all of the areas of her life. Because I do feel that we had the 5 of Cups in her current energy, we had the 5 of Cups in her career, but then in her love life, everything was chill, everything was good. So I do feel that that's kind of what it shows, that when she overcomes the little obstacle she's going through right now, everything else is going to start clearing up and is going to be pretty stable, pretty happy, content type of energy. The other card that we had was the Canary Spirit, Sing Your Own Song, but it's reversed. So I do feel that this shows the energy of she still has to do her own thing and be happy, confident in everything, but the communication is still what is not right yet. Like, the communication is still not grounded, it's still not stable, so the foundation of all of the things that she's doing in her life are still not good enough, if that makes sense, because there's still work that has to be done. Then we have the Antelope Spirit. Oh, I thought I felt something weird on the card. We have the Antelope Spirit, life is speeding up. So I do feel that after communication is well established within herself and within the people that she works with, then things are going to start moving again. Because I felt in her current energy that there was this sense of feeling stuck, or things are not moving forward, or things are a little bit stagnant. And that was the energy that I kind of felt for her first card, which was the Ace of Pentacles. You know, someone that was just chilling because nothing was happening. And I think she's finally realizing that the communication is the thing that will help her establish everything else in her life and kind of get it together in a way. So let's see. The other card that we have is a Bobcat Spirit, Life is a Mystery. So I do feel that she will still be in the moon energy, so not really... Guys, I got the scare of my life. I thought my phone was not recording, but it was my phone just being like, you're not charging me or what? It was at 2% and I was like, my time is counted, guys. It was very funny. I panicked very funnily. But yeah, with Life is a Mystery, I don't know if I even talked about the card, because I was like literally interrupted with, you need to charge your phone. So with Life is a Mystery, I'm getting that she might get the scares of her life, but she's not alone. I'm saying it that way because I find it so funny how I panicked. But yeah, I'm getting that she's getting this sense of you will be protected and you'll be guarded. So when things are not going the way that you want them to, or if you feel that there's something missing within your life, just continue doing your own thing and things are going to start like putting themselves into place. Because I'm starting to think of the World and the Unicorn card. So basically in her love life, how everything's kind of faded and things are eventually just going to happen for her. So it's kind of like that energy of, even if you don't know, oh yeah, I remember I mentioned the moon. So the moon is supposed to be a card where there are a lot of unknowns, a lot of mystery, because the moon represents Pisces energy, and Pisces energy is the natural ruler of the 12th house. So it's that energy of a lot of unknowns, maybe a lot of things that you cannot really see. I guess the world works in such a way that you may not really even know about. So yeah, that energy. The other card that we have is the Chameleon Spirit, Act as If. So definitely confidence is very important for Jisoo's life, considering that that's the best way she's going to have she's going to find her partner, but also because I feel that will help her have very clear communication with the people she's working with, which I think is very important right now for her, especially if everyone in BLACKPINK is kind of doing their own thing. I do feel that it's going to be very important. Whoa. So we have, the first card that we have is the Hummingbird Spirit, Be Here Now. So I think she may be a little bit in the clouds and trying to figure out what to do with her life, how to make things work, how to make things function. So the Act as If is a lot of confidence that kind of goes with the Lion Spirit of be generous with spirit. So kind of like, work with us, and we'll help you out. So I guess this lion spirit and the act as if kind of go with the energy of the judgment card that we saw in her current energy, which is supposed to be like, listen to your gut feeling, listen to that inner voice or to your subconscious to make things work and to make things function, to get things to happen as they should, type of thing. And as they should is like as the path that has been set out for her based on what she has asked for, type of thing. Then we have the be here now kind of thing, kind of goes with, I think she's doing this already, but I wouldn't be surprised if she anyways kind of gets caught up with what she wants to do in the future. But I do feel like Jisoo is someone that is very concentrated on her present moment. Like, she's able to stay centered in that moment, but I wouldn't be surprised that it still kind of be like, when you're talking and when you're speaking to other people, don't focus on the what ifs and don't focus on what could be. Start focusing on what is, if that makes sense. And the last card that we have that we haven't really talked about is the mouse spirit, tend to the small things. So the tend to the small things is very useful when you're thinking about the present moment and how can you get things done based on what you already have. So this is a good card with, I'm getting this Virgo energy. So if you use the healthy aspects of Virgo, then you're able to organize yourself, you're able to set structure that will be successful because things are just it's kind of like an oil machine. It's just working out, everything's just getting done, every piece is doing what it has to do, making everything function, mass production to its max, of course. But with this mouse spirit, if you use the unhealthy aspects of Virgo, it creates a lot of overthinking, overanalyzing, and a lot of nervous energy and overworking in the sense of getting very stressed. And Virgo is the sign that rules over the nervous system, so it could create a lot of, and I think also the stomach or something along those lines. Not the stomach as in like well, actually I'm not too sure about the stomach, but the nervous system. So it could create a lot of tension within your body and a lot of unhealthy things because Virgo is known, it's the natural ruler of the 6th house, which talks about your health and your routine and your work. So yeah, and some of those things that if she uses the mouse spirit in a healthy way, she will be able to look at all the small details and figure out the best way to balance everything within her life and balance everything within her work. But the mouse spirit, if it's not used in a healthy way, it could create a lot of stress for her, which I don't think she's necessarily there yet, because it feels like she still is kind of not necessarily ignoring, but it's not really looking at the full picture of things, or is so focused on the bigger picture that she's not able to focus on that present moment of what can she do right now with the things that she has at the present moment with her currently, right? So I kind of want to get more cards for some reason. Let's see, is there anything else that has to be said? Oh, we have the deer spirit, bring a gentle touch. So again, don't be too hard on yourself. I'm getting the sense of you're about to, like, she's about to end a cycle, which reminded me of her career and how she had the full moon in Capricorn, the end of a tough cycle. So she's about to, put an end to something, finally clear things up with the people she's working with, or clearing things up within herself or her relationships. Like, something's coming out to the open. And the deer spirit is kind of saying, like, be gentle about it. Don't be too harsh on yourself. Don't be too harsh on the people you're with. Like, don't be kind of saying, like, oh, why didn't you work with me the way that you should, It's kind of like, bring this nurturing side of yourself and be like, okay, so things were not working how we wanted, and now how can we make it better? This is the other card that kind of, I kind of saw as I was shuffling, but it didn't come out. But now it did, which is the electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. So all of that blue tells me that there's a strong sense of having very clear communication, having a very good sense of how things are going to work out, because everyone's on the same page. Everyone's communicating as they should. So I do feel that the only way she can have balance within her career specifically, because I do feel that that's the first obstacle at hand for her, communication is important, so like that everyone can start working together, getting those ideas established and well done. I felt well done as in like cooking for some reason. So, you know, everyone working together to get out the best product or the best work they could possibly get out there. So that's all we have for her healing messages. So everyone, that was the end of Jisoo's video. I think it was pretty interesting. I think she's been like I don't know if she's the only one, but is definitely from the few that I got that she might end up getting married with whoever we got in her love life. And I thought that was very interesting. I also find it very fun, the energy that she has, because it's so concentrated that I felt like I was not really beating around the bush. I just kind of got down to business, and that's good stuff. And I hope you guys really, really enjoyed this video. I am showing my face once again, so hey. And what was the other thing that I was going to say? I do feel that the whole thing with Jisoo, it's all about her career right now. After that, her love life may take a step forward and things may eventually start moving. It seems like it's still all up to fate. So, you know, it's the whole thing that eventually things are going to start picking up, but there's only one little obstacle that she has to overcome first, and then everything will start settling down, I guess. But with all of that said, thank you for everyone for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it was entertaining, fun, or interesting in any way, shape, or form. See you on the next one, whenever that is, however that is. And love and healing from my part to you, and see you on the next one.